Seattle City Councilman Rob Saka told my colleague, Seattle reporter Randy Diamond, Tuesday he is concerned. He's concerned about the recent comments from Seattle Mayor Katie Wilson, even though he is also a Democrat, perhaps not as left leaning as the socialist mayor is. Very concerned about the comments she made, kind of dismissing the business and wealthy exodus, whether people have already left or said they're making plans to leave. So he is the second Democrat to be speaking out about this in the last few weeks. And he says, I really don't agree with Mayor Katie Wilson's approach to this issue, especially he was speaking to Starbucks. Headquarters are in his district in the Soto part of Seattle. So I want to share part of his interview with my colleague Randy Diamond. And he says not only is he concerned about Starbucks leaving, and we had another report on that this week with them laying off another 250 plus corporate employees. But he's concerned that other high income earners are going to continue to leave Seattle and the state of Washington if they don't stop villainizing these folks.
I personally disagree with the approach that I think we all saw clips of, um, but I am personally concerned that Starbucks is leaving, and what that means for our city's economic vitality, jobs, potential job growth or lack thereof, um, and again, what it means not only just for our city but for our region.
Now, Councilman Saka did not want to go after Mayor Wilson. My colleague Randy Diamond pressed him a couple times in the interview to say, what do you think of her comments? And he was very careful to say, I don't want to attack her personally. She can speak for herself. But he said he has met with officials in the mayor's office. I don't know if that was the mayor herself or just her staff members to express his concerns. But he said he does believe the better approach at this point would be working with the business community and folks that have been raising some of these concerns about the mounting tax and regulation burdens that are driving people out.
I think we should work hard to not dismiss or trivialize the concerns of others, especially during a period of economic uncertainty and rapid change that we're experiencing now. So, yeah, I think we're really at our best as a city when we bring people together, when we work to solve hard problems collaboratively and build a city where businesses, workers, families, and communities can all thrive and all have a say in the conversation. So that's the better together story that I've long been telling and will continue to be a firm believer in. I do find it gravely concerning when any major employer picks up its crayons and uh, heads to another play box and takes jobs with it. I happen to represent District 1 in the city of Seattle, which includes Soto, where Starbucks headquarters is. But there's actually a lot of cross-pollination between Soto and another major part of my district, West Seattle. So Soto is a industrial lands, maritime industrial lands. A lot of small, medium-sized businesses operate there, including Starbucks. And a lot of their workers live in West Seattle. So there's a natural cross-pollination between Soto and other parts of my district. So in any event, yeah, I do find it concerning, and I'm concerned about jobs in our city and growth.
It was just a couple of weeks ago, I had an opportunity to also interview Seattle City Councilman Bob Kettle, also a Democrat, but he shared very similar concerns publicly with me, saying, um, you know, uh, kind of breaking ranks really with the mayor. They don't want to throw her under the bus per se, but they're very concerned about some of the comments that she has made and her waving goodbye to those who would, flee the city or flee the state to escape the tax burden and the pending income tax if it's upheld in the courts and voters don't repeal it with the initiative that may qualify for the ballot this year. So interesting to have two Democrats within the last couple of weeks on the Seattle City Council speaking out in opposition to what the mayor has been saying.